Microlending platforms have completely transformed how everyday people can directly support entrepreneurs, artisans, and students across the globe by pooling small amounts of capital into meaningful loans. Among these platforms, Kiva stands out as a pioneer, connecting millions of lenders with borrowers in need of financial backing to start or grow businesses and improve their livelihoods. Within this ecosystem, certain mechanisms exist to maximize the impact of every dollar contributed by individual lenders. Understanding how these structural features operate helps participants make informed decisions about where and how they allocate their funds to support global change. One of the most powerful tools available on the platform to accelerate funding is known as loan matching. Loan matching is a feature where an individual sponsor, corporation, foundation, or larger organization sets aside a dedicated pool of capital known as a matching fund. This mechanism is designed to double the immediate financial impact of a lender's contribution toward a specific borrower. When a lender chooses to support a profile that qualifies for this program, the financial contribution triggers a corresponding contribution from the established matching fund. The mechanics of how this process works in practice are straightforward. If a lender contributes $25 or more to a loan profile that carries a matching designation, the designated matcher contributes an equal amount of $25 toward that exact same loan. Instead of the borrower receiving only the initial individual contribution, the total capital delivered to them instantly doubles, allowing them to reach their target funding goal much faster than they would through standard crowdfunding alone. Organizations and corporate sponsors establish these funds with specific criteria in mind, meaning that matchers do not always apply their funds to every single project on the platform. Some sponsors choose to support all active campaigns indiscriminately, while others focus their matching capital on particular regions, specific industries, environmental initiatives, or loans channeled through designated field partners. Sponsors might target women entrepreneurs, agricultural projects in developing nations, or local businesses within a specific domestic state or city, tailoring their philanthropic goals to match their organizational values. Identifying which projects qualify for this multiplier effect is built directly into the user interface of the platform. Lenders browsing the active lending pool can easily spot eligible listings by looking for a distinct visual indicator, typically represented as an X2 icon displayed prominently on the loan card. Additionally, the platform provides dedicated filter links and specialized browsing pages that allow users to view only those profiles currently backed by active sponsor funds, streamlining the process for anyone wanting to maximize their lending impact. Even though a project displays the indicator signifying eligibility, certain limitations and conditions govern how the system distributes these sponsorship dollars. Because matching funds are immensely popular and heavily utilized by the community, sponsor capital can deplete rapidly. Consequently, the platform cannot absolutely guarantee that every single contribution made to a flagged loan will successfully receive the matching bonus. The matching occurs on a first-come, first-served basis only while the sponsor's pool remains active and the matched amount does not exceed the remaining financial need of the borrower. Another important structural detail to understand involves how repayments are handled when a contribution is successfully matched. When a borrower eventually repays the principal amount of the loan, the money is distributed proportionally based on who provided the initial capital. The portion of the repayment corresponding to the user's personal contribution flows directly back into their Kiva account, where it can be withdrawn or relent to a new borrower. However, the repayments tied to the matched portion of the loan flow back to the original sponsor or organization that funded the match, rather than accumulating in the individual lender's portfolio. This distinction ensures that corporate and philanthropic sponsors can recycle their matching capital continuously over time, supporting multiple waves of entrepreneurs as previous loans get settled. For the individual lender, the primary benefit is not financial return, but rather the amplification of social impact. By targeting matched listings, a lender effectively doubles the velocity and scale of assistance delivered to a chosen entrepreneur during a critical window of need. Navigating the platform with loan matching in mind allows participants to stretch their philanthropic budgets significantly. A fixed amount of capital distributed across matched listings yields a much larger cumulative transfer of resources to underserved communities worldwide. By understanding these behind-the-scenes dynamics, lenders can strategically optimize their portfolios, support causes aligned with specific geographic or industrial interests, and helps small business owners secure vital capital much faster.